Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Badass Business Builders. I am your host and the founder of this group, Joella Odorino, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, The Invisible Force Blocking You from Your Success. You know, I talk to so many entrepreneurs every day, all day, between clients and potential new clients and my discovery strategy sessions. And what's really interesting is that usually within 10 minutes of talking, I can hear what is preventing them from accomplishing the success that they have been relentlessly pursuing. I hear all about the things that they are doing, too many things actually, and I hear all about what's not working and their frustration with not being able to break through this glass ceiling to bigger revenues, bigger profits, more time, and a happier life. I hear all about it. And when I ask what they believe is the problem, I'm not surprised now that they never actually see it. They can't figure out what that invisible force is that's blocking them to their success. So in this episode, I'm going to unpack this a little bit and perhaps you know the answer, perhaps the answer will surprise you. Either way, this is a good episode. So, what I've found with all business founders, no matter how long they have been in business, whether it's just new, 5 years, 10 years, if they don't have a plan to resolve this invisible force within, they will not succeed. Common symptoms I see is they continue to do the same things over and over and over again with no results. They waste their time on menial tasks, not knowing how to be effective. And honestly, they actually aren't really clear on how to apply this min-max theory to benefit to their benefit. Pardon. That's the minimal effort to accomplish maximum return or maximum results. And they believe that by doing more social posting, more cold reach out, more advertising, and so on, that this will resolve their business issues. But the fact is, 9 times out of 10, they are wasting their time and money because they don't even know what is working. They have no way of measuring their effect. So they're constantly throwing darts at something, wasting time. They always believe that more money equals success. But this couldn't be further from the truth, guys. More money could actually mean more expenses. And if you don't have this dialed in, having more customers could actually be the fastest way to incur more debt and to go out of business. They also believe that the problems are outside of them, when in actuality, the problem is them. Yes, you heard that right. The problem is them. The invisible force that is blocking them, that is blocking you from your success, is you. I mean, you only know what you know. And you can't see your blind spots. Plus, ask yourself, when was the last time you ran a successful 6-figure business and pocketed 6 figures in income for yourself and your family? If your answer is never, well, something needs to change if that's what you're aspiring to. I understand you're stressed, you're fed up, you're angry, you're overwhelmed, you're distracted, you don't know what to do. And as the CEO of your company, when you're on this hamster wheel of doing and doing and doing and doing more and doing and not getting the desired results, it affects your confidence. It affects every aspect of your business and your life. Because the quality of your life and your business can only grow at the pace that you grow. You see, You're like a radio station. You know how a radio works? So you tune the radio in the car, for example, and it sends the signal, or it's open to receiving this frequency. And then the satellite in the heavens points down and shoots that frequency, the transmitter to the receptor. And all of a sudden, that frequency funnels through, propels forth this sound through your car, right? So if your frequency is, I can't do it, why isn't this working, I don't know what to do, then guess what? This mind trash is the frequency that you're projecting, that you're receiving. You're a transmitter and you're a receptor. Your mind is like the radio transmitter, the most powerful one on the planet, actually. And this is how we manifest our destiny. This is how we manifest the good, the bad, and the ugly in our life, quite honestly. And it has everything to do with what you're thinking, what you're doing, what you're projecting. So it's super important. What's imperatively important for you as the leader in your business is to dial in your frequency to the success frequency. Do you know what that looks like? Do you know what that feels like? Because those are the keys. Knowing in your mind and feeling in your body, these are the hacks to shifting your frequency into this receptive mode to receive more of what you desire. But you have to be in this state first. You have to be tuned into this frequency of success. And the other interesting thing is, what is success for you? You know, many entrepreneurs tie success to this dollar amount in their bank account. I too have fallen victim to this barometer. And quite honestly, I mean, yes, money is an indicator. It's an indicator of service. It's an indicator of productivity. But is that really the success barometer for you? I mean, perhaps success is more of a feeling first, and then the money could flow. But you have to identify what success looks to you so that you can get really clear and shift that channel that's within yourself to attract more of what that success is to you. And the other crazy thing is it's very independent on the person. You know, my success for me is helping entrepreneurs, business founders accomplish high levels of business efficiency and make impact in the world through their business. So yes, I have this barometer of money that comes into my business account and money that I take in as income for my household. But really, the barometer of success for me is seeing the happy faces of my clients, seeing their reward for all of their hard work, seeing how they push through to make incredible strides in who they are as a person, how they're showing up in life, how they're acting as CEO and leader in their company. That is what success looks like to me. And because I'm so focused on how I want to feel and how I see my clients succeeding, the money is easily attracted. I've tuned into my success frequency, which allows more of it to show up. That's the manifestation, right? So let's look at it from the flip side now, where if you're in this, you know, I don't have enough, I don't know what I'm doing, why isn't this working? More of that is going to show up. And the reason being is because your frequency is so focused on this negative pattern that you're telling yourself, on the mind trash, on the monkey mind potentially that is going on in your head all the time. So what you focus on becomes the reality. So if your focus is constantly on, oh shit, how am I going to pay that bill? Or, oh no, how am I going to, get groceries this week? Unfortunately, that pattern will be repeated. So it's important to ask better questions. Okay, so if things aren't showing up the way you want it right now, if you haven't dialed in your success frequency, ask how you could do it. Trick yourself, trick your mind into what could be good about not having all the money in my bank account right now. What could be good about not knowing how to address this customer refund? What could be good about, not being a leader right now, not being the leader in my company? Now, if that's the question, what's your answer? Well, so I'm not stepping up as leader, so how do I become a leader? And all of a sudden your mind is seeking for the answer. How do I become a better leader? How do I generate more money? What else should I be focused on? Instead of this negative talk that you've been so focused on, so dialed in on for God only knows how long, right? It's this ongoing repetitive BS that is keeping you stuck, that is blocking you from your own success, guys. And another hack here is to surround yourself with people who are tapping into this frequency already. Work with someone who has already dialed it in so that you can basically, hijack their frequency a little bit to make it your own. And then all of a sudden you're reformatting how you attract because you're in their bubble, you're in their frequency, you see how they're doing it. They're asking better questions. They're doing different actions. They're surrounding themselves with people in their industry. They're looking for different models, right? They're planning. They're learning. They're researching. So when you work with someone who's already dialed this in, you start to see things differently. And that's why, I love coaching. I have a wonderful business coach. I have a team of business coaches actually, because I need a coach in every aspect of the way I work to improve how I impact. I have a mindset coach. I have a sales coach. I have a heart coach, a coach that actually helps me connect to my clients emotionally so that they have no excuse when it comes to take action within their business. Because when you speak on the emotional front, things happen. Not this superficial, logical place. The magic is in the heart space. The magic is in the emotion. So I seek that out. Now, I didn't know to actually look for a coach in this area 2 years ago, but I asked better questions and I said, how can I improve here? What am I not seeing? How can I be more effective with the people that I serve? And guess what? When you ask those questions, the universe always delivers. And the other thing I want you to also understand is this is not an overnight quick fix, guys. This is something that, takes a little time. It takes time to unlearn what you've learned and build a whole brand new skill set so that you can be the leader and the CEO of your business. It takes time to reprogram your frequency. I've had done lives in the past where we're so conditioned by our surroundings. And unfortunately, the radio station on planet Earth is a lot of negativity. It's very good at telling us how inadequate we are, how we can't do something, how we're not very good compared to someone else, how this other thing is way better than you, right? There's always this comparison. There's always something better. But that's not the reality. That's not the reality. That's not the right frequency. So We have to unlearn or deprogram this deeply ingrained subconscious pattern about our inadequacies, and we have to shift this to our success. We have to connect with what success looks like for us. And this takes some seeking. This takes some questioning. This takes some introspection, right? So guys, this is why I offer the free 45-minute discovery strategy sessions, because the majority of entrepreneurs I speak with, they're not aware of what's blocking them from their success. They're looking outward and seeing, what else can I do? I should be doing that. This AI will help me with that. When the reality is, your success aligns with how you feed your soul, how you align your power, how you grow yourself. And the fastest way to do that is by working with someone who gets it, who gets you as an entrepreneurial person, who understands what it takes to be successful in this realm of owning a business. And that's me. I've done it. My coaching business is my 9th business, guys. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because I've been through the ringer. I know exactly what to avoid, and I know exactly now what works. And the other interesting thing is, business is a little different right now, post-COVID. So there's a lot to learn here. There's a lot to uncover for yourself in this moment in time so that you can take effective, decisive action from this day forward. And how that's going to work for you, how you're going to get there, is with an outside third-party perspective. It's not another online program. It's not an ebook. It's not a book. It's actually doing the work. It's actually being guided to make the shifts within. It's actually being guided to seek out the information that you need to be the empowered CEO in your life. And that's what we do in the 45-minute discovery strategy sessions. We uncover what is blocking you from your success. We look at the mirror. I shine the mirror on what is the issue here. You have to come to it on your own. I can only do so much as a coach and consultant. So the point is, the power is within you, and you have to take the steps to shift your frequency, to get out of this unstuck place. And if you're feeling incapacitated or shackled at this moment in time, I highly encourage you to book a 45-minute discovery strategy session with me by going to businessesonpurpose.com/talk. When you get to that page, you'll see my calendar with all the available slots. Pick the one that's right for you. Then you'll come to a very short application page. I promise very short, just so that I could get enough information to really understand what's going on. And then from there, I'll call you at that time, and this will be, I promise you, the best 45 minutes you have spent on your business, because you will know where to go from here. Everything will be clear for you, I promise you. So please, guys, use me as your resource. Book a 45-minute discovery strategy session and really dig at this moment in time. Dig within. Journal. Do something to really uncover these aspects of self that are blocking you. And better yet, talk to someone. Talk to someone that has been down this path, because that is the most efficient way. That's the most effective way. All right? Okay, guys, so that's it on today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to talk to you all very soon. Have a great night.